Hello, Ben Errington here, and welcome to another microdose of Horror Hangout. It's a tiny episode, a tiny review talking all about a brand new documentary which is called Chain Reactions, and that is all about the cultural impact of the classic Tobe Hooper horror movie, The Texas Chain Saw Massacre. Directed by Alexandra O'Philippe, it looks at the film through the eyes of five very different artists. We've got Patton Oswalt, the comedian. We've got director Takashi Miike. We've got Alexandra Heller-Nicholas, Stephen King, and Karen Kasuma. So five very different, diverse voices who have all had a very different experience with the movie, and that makes for a very unique framing for this particular documentary. But of course, before we get into anything else, before we talk about my thoughts, let's check out a little bit of that trailer.
My first viewing of Texas Chainsaw Massacre happened on my friend's ancient early 80s VCR. The title sounds like you're chewing on flesh. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was always presented to me as a test. Are you hardcore enough? And that was part of the danger and excitement, the feeling that you were watching something that you weren't meant to see.
I admire this movie so much. It's got a classic, primal horror movie feel to it.
We all know where we were when we first saw this particular movie. I know where I was. I was alone in my bedroom in the dark, watching it on TV with the subtitles on. Didn't want the sound to alert my parents while I was watching the revving of that particular chainsaw and Leatherface killing those unsuspecting victims. That experience for me obviously had a profound impact on the way I saw horror movies going forwards, and for everybody else discussing the film in this particular documentary, it's the same. They've all had a huge significant change of their thought processes simply based on watching this movie, and it's affected the art that they create as well. So seeing it from that perspective is really interesting, really unique for a film like this, because of course it's a hugely cultural significant movie, and the fact that it's still culturally significant now, we're still getting games, we're still getting reboots, we're still getting the movie spoken about in lists of the best horror, the most effective horror, the biggest scares. So that movie having the impact it has cannot be denied. The documentary is available on digital platforms now. It's released by Dark Sky Films. Go and check it out. I think even if you don't necessarily vibe with horror movie documentaries or documentaries at all, this is a very different type of horror movie documentary. It is just five very passionate people talking about how much they love this movie and why they love this movie. So yeah, go and check it out right now.